Morning. This is Arnie Waters here in Boston. Gold trading around 1652, something like that, down about 20 bucks. Gold down about 130, $140. We're seeing a reflection in the overall market of the dramatic reductions in speculator and hedge funds positions that started occurring late last week. The Commodity Futures Trading Commission reported steep reductions in speculative positions by both those large groups, hedge funds and speculators. This means, of course, that the market has been trading down and will probably stay down for the balance of the week. We're looking out at gold continuing to have a fabulous year, but in through here, hold on to your positions. If you accumulated some, as we recommended, hold onto those accumulations as well. The president has intervened or has pointed out to China that he will intervene at the World Trade Organization about their monopolistic position on rare earths. This is so because many strategic rare earths, that is, rare earths that are used in missiles, stealth equipment, and things of that ilk, are effectively under Chinese control. And while Molycorp has been ramping up, and with the acquisition of NEO the other day, has convinced us that Molycorp is back to being on our recommended list, the fact is that the United States can no longer tolerate the Chinese foofara of controlling every rare earth element they get their hands on. And I just want to point out something interesting that we've spoken of before, that unsurprising in a totalitarian regime, and we spoke yesterday or the day before about officials colluding corruptly and hiding. There's been a lot of rare earths moved out of China without the official export stamp. In other words, there's a lot of smuggling going on. And that means effectively that you can get your hands on a lot of things you probably ought not to be able to get your hands on. But nonetheless, the Chinese are, through the control of the mines and limiting the number of mines, and I'm sure using all of the Office 666 skills that they are attempting to control the flow of rare earths, and that flow is going to be confronted on two levels. One is, of course, the smuggling is going to increase as the prices go up. And secondly, the United States and Western Europe, who are dependent upon these very important rare earths, are not going to tolerate this situation anymore. I don't know whether this provokes a trade war with China or not, but I do believe that a lot of things going forward in the green development of the world, in the eco-sensitive development of the world, like hybrid cars, are dependent upon certain rare earth elements. This is why we have been a spokesman on behalf of rare earths for some time. A last point for the day. We don't have a lot of faith in China. A major Chinese rail line collapsed after it rained. So what we're seeing here is another example of the shoddy construction from the slapdash efforts they've made to try to get their rail system up to the international standard, moving too rapidly. So as a consequence of that, more and more people in China are endangered by these construction malfeasance. So this is Arnie Waters. Aim for the ice flows, not the open water. And by the way, if you're not going to be happy today, when are you going to be happy? Have a super day. Thanks.